Alright, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss Show. And in today's episode, I wanted to talk on another comparison, of course, involving Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown and probably one of my favorite Grand Theft Auto games just because of how big it was at the time when it came out. Because, bro, I'm telling you, this Grand Theft Auto, even though it came out well over 10 years ago, this Grand Theft Auto still stands till this day. I seen a video maybe a couple of days ago of some people playing Grand Theft Auto 4. And I'm saying, like, Grand Theft Auto 4, in my opinion, it's better than Grand Theft Auto 5. I think if Grand Theft Auto 5, if they had, like, the online mode that they had in Grand Theft Auto 4, I no, after that, there would have been no way possible Grand Theft Auto 5. I don't know. I don't know about Grand Theft Auto 6 because that hasn't came out yet, but I'm just saying Grand Theft Auto 4, all it just needed was a good online mode, and I'm telling you, like, that game 100% would have been the all-time greatest video game possible, but yeah, anyways, let's go ahead and compare both of those games. And even with Grand Theft Auto lacking the multiplayer function, I mean, still multiplayer. I remember before Grand Theft Auto 5 had came out, me and my friends, we were playing multiplayer all the time in Grand Theft Auto 4. That was one game where I'm like, nah, with multiplayer, even though it was pretty much you just driving around, just doing a bunch of different random stuff. It wasn't like missions or like, like homes that you can buy. Like it was pretty empty, if I could be honest with you. But the thing is this though. Let's just lay out the two games, right? How many, unless you have a friend that owns Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown, I don't know if any of my friends even has heard of Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown. That's something where I'm like, I feel like now I need to ask my friends. I'm like, have you guys heard of that game? I feel like there might be only one of my friends that one of my OG gaming friends that probably knows of that game. If not, it wouldn't surprise me. But I'm like, I'm guaranteeing, I promise you, if it came down between asking that friend or any of my friends, let's play Grand Theft Auto 4 online, or let's play Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown, Grand Theft Auto 4, how much does that game cost right now on Steam? Because I don't think it really costs that much. I should buy that game because I'm like, man, Grand Theft Auto 4, that game, that was fun, all right? But anyways, where is its Steam page? You can buy that game. I might just buy that game. You can buy it for $5.99 right now on Steam, and it's currently at a very positive recent and all review like with the Steam reviews. Let's just see how many people are even playing the game on Steam. And I'm like, we're just talking Steam. We ain't talking like Xbox. I'm trying to think. I don't know if you can play the game on PlayStation 4 and 5, but I'll check afterwards. But anyways, Steam player count, and then let's open up Test Drive their player count, because I feel like I gotta do it. All right, Steam DB. So okay, so it's roughly, I think, around the same with Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown. Currently, there's 1,537 people in the game right now with Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown. It might be, oh dang. Wow, it done went down. And maybe because it's nighttime right now. Dang, 102 players right now on Steam. That's crazy. Oh, I was thinking it was going to definitely be well over 1,000. I thought it was going to be like maybe at 1,100 or something. I was assuming. But wow, that's crazy. You mean to tell me a game that came out back in 2008, Grand Theft Auto? No, I'm for certain that game release date. Yeah, that game came out in December. Was it December? I don't feel like it was December. Hold on for a second. I feel like it was like right after it was like right after school. Hold on for a second. April. PlayStation, yeah, because I did get on the PlayStation 3. Huh? Yeah, it was April. Oh, and then later on that year in December, it came out on PC and stuff. Okay, that makes sense. But yeah, I remember when that, because no, I still remember the time frame of when that game came out. Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown. It's funny how that game came out 3 months ago, and its release didn't stand out. Like, you had it where the OG, excuse me, the OG Test Drive fans, I don't feel like that they was even really playing the game like that. But no, let me just take you back to that time frame of when Grand Theft Auto 4 was coming out, because I was in middle school. And I remember a friend of mine's, because I think I was in the 6th grade when that game came out. But I just remember a friend of mine's, he came over and I don't know, I can't remember if he came over to spend the night or he just came over. But I just remember it was a friend of mine's was over at my house. It was like a good buddy of mine. May he rest in peace. He's no longer here with us. But still, it's like I can't leave him out telling this story. I got to show love to the OG. But anyways, I just remember so he comes over, and I remember me and him, we were in my room just chilling and stuff. But anyways, I remember my dad, because my dad, he was the plug when it came, both of my parents. I ain't gonna, throw my mom out to the side and things. But no, my dad, he did get me the last 2 Grand Theft Autos. And I was like, dang, I was sitting down thinking about that. I was like, in both times, it was like, dang. And it was like, in both times, it was, well, no, actually, no. Yeah, like I said, Grand Theft Auto 4, that came out when I was in middle school. But anyways, getting back to the story. So, I remember he comes home, and I still have this picture too. But anyways, it's a framed picture of Nico Bellic, the main character from Grand Theft Auto 4. And I'll never forget, my dad, he straight tried to play me. So anyways, he comes home and he's like, this is the only thing that I can get. And I was like, okay, it's cool, it's a picture of Nico Bellic. I would rather play the game, but I ain't gonna be mad. A gift is a gift, but I'm like, deep down inside, I'm a little bit hurt, So I guess, I just chill with the picture. Then all of a sudden he pulled out Grand Theft Auto 4. I'm like, there we go. That's what I planned on playing tonight. I was like, I can't play no picture and no PlayStation 3, bro. I'm like, I can't do it, But anyways, but I remember playing that game. I still remember starting it up and just seeing how the physics were in that game. And I was like, man, because, Grand Theft Auto, because I'm trying to think, I can't remember when Liberty City Stories and Vice City Stories had came out. Let's just see real quick. But series history, main series, Grand Theft Auto. Alright, so Liberty City Stories and Vice City Stories, both those games had came out in 2005, 2006. And so, yeah, pretty much Grand Theft Auto 3, Vice Cities, San Andreas, Grand Theft Auto. Oh, that was the Game Boy Grand Theft Auto game. Yeah, I think that was just pretty much the wasn't it supposed to be the first one? 2004. It was released. The Game Boy game takes. Or no, I don't think it was. The game is played in top-down similar to Grand Theft Auto, despite it being a part of 3D universe. No, it was not. I thought it was like a remastered version of Grand Theft Auto 1 or even 2. But anyway, they even came out with like some 1960s version of Grand Theft Auto, huh? I could see them actually, well, no, probably not with 6, but I could actually see them doing some stuff like that. But anyways, so... But yeah, so Grand Theft Auto 3, Vice City, San Andreas, Liberty City Stories, and Vice City Stories. So there was like 5 Grand Theft Autos, because I remember when San Andreas was coming out, and I couldn't get it at the time because it was too expensive to my mom. So anyways, like I was saying, I'm trying to think, I can't remember who it was that bought San Andreas for me for Christmas, but I just remember like that was the Grand Theft Auto games that I played. Those were the ones that I played for the first time. So I was used to the physics that they had in there, where it was like, you hit somebody, they just kind of do like that weird spin in the air and fall down and stuff. But like in Grand Theft Auto 4, it's like you hit somebody, they rolling all across your car. Like the physics was top tier. Like you could not beat the physics for that game. Like there was probably other games out there where it had better physics and stuff, but I was like, nah, man, Grand Theft Auto 4, because I was like, Grand Theft Auto hits home for me. That's like one of the games I grew up playing. So that's why I'm like, man, it's like you got, that's what I'm saying. It's like then seeing this game director talking about like, oh yeah, we're gonna try to compete with Grand Theft Auto 6. I'm like, fam, you guys can't even compete. The fact that I'm comparing your guys' game to Grand Theft Auto 4, that's where you guys are at right now. You're being compared to Grand Theft Autos that then came out well over 10 years ago. And if you honestly think you stand a chance with Grand Theft, and just think of all the different things that, because I feel like I didn't even really get a chance to talk on all the different activities that you got in Grand Theft Auto 4 and even 5. So I am gonna mention 5 again, but let's just talk on all the different activities that you can do in 4, and then let's talk about the 2 DLCs that pretty much took Grand Theft Auto 4 to the next level. I'm like, yeah, the one DLC that they came out with, the Lost and the Damned, I was like, yeah, it was okay-ish. Well, I ain't gonna say it's okay-ish. Like, it was good, but it wasn't like the Ballad of Gay Tony, so I was like, when that DLC, when I did play that for the first time, I was like, bruh, this DLC is good. I'm like, nah, bruh, you cannot compare. You cannot have any other DLC comparison with this. And I'm like, and if you're going to compare that DLC to this new update, whatever you guys want to call it, with Ibiza, like the island or something, no. It's like, and you know what? I think I might end up doing that next, comparing Test Drive Unlimited 2 to Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown, because I'm like, that, I feel like the island that you guys had in there stands out more than both of the islands that you guys got in Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown combined. But anyways, no, let's just talk on all the different activities that you can do in Grand Theft Auto 4. So one activity that they had you do was bowling, and then they have like some racing, because there was like, I mean, the story, the Nico Bellic story, all the different stuff that they had you doing. You was going out on dates. What else? I mean, that was introduced in Grand Theft Auto. I think it was introduced for the first time in San Andreas. But anyways, what are some other activities that they have you doing there? Then it wasn't it because I don't know when exactly they stopped it. I don't know if they ever did stop it, because I don't really remember doing it in 5 and 4 either. But it was like, if they did have it in 4, because I remember they had it in 3, and I think it was in San Andreas and Vice Cities. But anyways, they have it where it's like you could get into a taxi cab, a police car, or a whatchamacallit, an ambulance truck, and you could kind of just like go and help the people do missions and stuff. So they had like little mini games that you can also play. All you guys got in Test Drive is just racing. You don't have like shopping around. Them the only 2 activities that you guys got. Oh, and what, the time trial events? Them the only events, the only like modes that you guys got in the game. I wonder how many, because I'm like, I feel like I might be leaving out some stuff. So let me ask Chat GPT, how many what were the different modes / games you can play within GTA 4 ? Let's see what they say. Grand Theft Auto 4 offers variety of modes and games within its single-player multiplayer experience. Here's a breakdown. Single player, main story missions, following Nico Bellic's journey, completing missions with the cinematic storytelling and moral choices. That, and I'm telling you right now, this story and with the Nico Bellic story, I have to say that was one of the best stories. I played it numerous times. I was like, that's how good this story was, just to see all the different possibilities and stuff. So, but anyways, so there was like vigilante missions. Okay, so they did have it where you can play as use police computers to hunt down criminals, most wanted missions, track down specific targets via the police database, random encounters. And yeah, so there was like, they did have it where you just come across random people and they'll ask you to do some stuff. Meet various characters across Liberty Cities for unique short missions, car thefts, steal specific vehicles for Brucey Kibitz, assassination missions, eliminate targets as assassinated by anonymous employer, mini games, and pastimes. I think that's that word. I don't know. But anyways, bowling, darts, pool, and arcade games, drinking and eating with your friends. And I don't know how many times Nico Bellic's cousin Roman will call you up, get drunk, and you guys is trying to walk up out the bar. Fam, I remember there was one time where Nico was so drunk, bro fell over a thing of garbage cans, but he was out of it. But anyways, so there's that, watching comedy shows and carburet acts. I don't know. Didn't they have Cat Williams in the game? I'm saying, you guys got the Grand Theft Auto 4 literally had Cat Williams. Like, no, you can't compete with that. Dating and friend activities, go on dates via in-game websites or hang out with friends. They did have like a dating website in the game. Dang, I just remember that. Wow, okay. So, but anyways, activities including playing games, visiting clubs, and going to restaurants. Achievements, collectibles, hunting pigeons, 200 in total, completing unique stunt jumps. Dude, you guys even got stunt jumps in the. Hold on for a second. Let me just look that up real quick. Does Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown have stunts? Wait, have stunts jumps? Let's just see. Yes, Test Drive. Oh, there's like, including the ability to jump over 100 meters to earn the Big Air achievement, jump, perform a jump obstacle. But it's not. So, yeah, I think that's okay. So, all right. So maybe they do have like the stunt jumps in there. But I'm like, fam, I feel like stunt jumps stand out more in Grand Theft Auto than they do in Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown. Like, I don't hear nobody all like, oh, I'm going to pop in Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown so I could do some stunt jumps. I'm like, fam, I just found out. See, that's the thing where it's like, you need to have a video game where people aren't finding out stuff about it through the internet. They're actually sitting down and playing the game. But it's like when you make it impossible to play, and that's the thing with Grand Theft Auto 4. Like I said, I played this game numerous times. I'm trying to think, I can't remember if I beat the Lost in the Damn DLC. I feel like I did, but but with the main story, I played it numerous times. It was never a difficult thing like, oh, I can't get past this mission. I can't do this. I can't do that. Fam, I played the game numerous times. I played it on Xbox and PlayStation 3. So I'm just saying, it's like, you guys, if you're going to make a video game, wait, do they have... Oh, no, there's more. Wait, there's more. Okay, hold on for a second. So with multiplayer, I thought the thing just stopped at the, right there, but I was like, there's like multiplayer modes. I forgot about that. So that was just all that stuff that I read out. That was just in single player. Let's read what they had in multiplayer. So multiplayer in GTA 4 supports up to 16 players on console and 32 on PC. Some popular modes include free mode. Well, yeah, so that was the mode that me and my friends would play a lot. Sandbox, where players can explore Liberty City, cause chaos, or roleplay. They had, I don't know if did they have role-playing stuff in there? Huh, okay. But anyways, deathmatch. In team deathmatch, fight against other players or teams with weapons and vehicles. Mafia work, compete to complete tasks assigned by Kenny Petrovic, like stealing cars or assassinating targets. Carjack City, teams steal and deliver cars to earn money with bonuses for specific conditions. Race in GTA race, traditional races or GTA race with weapons and chaos allowed. Cops and crooks, a team of crooks tries to escape while cops attempt to capture or eliminate them. Turf war. I'm saying that I feel like a police chase mode. Like, yeah, I know that whatchamacallit, the Crew Motorfest just recently added one. You guys can add one too. Okay, yeah, let's say it's like, oh, police are coming over to interfere, with whatever and things. I'm like, or even because they do have it where it's like there's the two I don't know whether to call them gangs or something else, but they got like the street people in Test Drive, and then they got the rich people in Test Drive. Have it where it's like, oh, they're after you or something, or it's like, or not even so much as like on some free roaming stuff, but have it where it's like they gotta like chase me down and damage my vehicle, and if they don't do it within a certain amount of time, then they lose and I win all this money. And then the same thing for me, where it's like I get to chase down random car or chase down the rich people and mess their cars up, either take their car or get money from them and things. I'm saying there's so many different things you can add to the game rather than just, racing and time trial things. It's like, man, come on now. But anyways, Turf War, teams compete to control different areas on the map. Co-op modes, Deal Breaker, disrupt the drug deal and eliminate gang members. Hangman's Noose, escort a mob boss while under attack. Bomb the base to plan and execute a heist on a cargo ship. And then the expansions, episodes from Liberty City. So the Lost in Dam and then the Ballad of Gates only. So it was like, so wait a minute. Focuses on biker gang life with missions, races, and gang wars. And then for the Ballad of Gates only, adds nightclub management, new weapons, base jumping, and extravagant missions. So and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna give them a thumbs up because that was pretty good. I liked all that. Shout out to ChatGPT. They came in clutch for this episode. But anyways, and yeah, I just remember, fam, when they added that explosive shotgun to Grand Theft Auto 4, and I think that was through the Ballad of Gay Tony. Bro, I'm telling you, that shotgun, that was like some of the first few videos I actually recorded for YouTube. Or actually not for YouTube, but just to record and stuff. I was like, nah, man, bro, Grand Theft Auto 4, in my opinion, it's one of the greatest games ever. Like, and that's something where I'm like, I wish I could say that I'm lying. I wish that I can say that, I'm just gassing the game up. But I had to say, like, no, Grand Theft Auto 4, there were people lined up for that video game. I don't think there was not one store in America or even in just the whole world. Even where does test drive take place? Doesn't it take place? Hold on for a second. Let me see. Because it's supposed to take place in Hong Kong, right? Hold on for a second. Let me look it up. Wikipedia. So development. Okay, so 2016. Where does it say test drive was released? Nope, that don't tell me nothing. I think it's supposed to be Hong Kong though, right? I think it is. I don't even feel like they had nobody lined up for it in Hong Kong or even Ibiza. So that's what I'm saying. It's like, fam, you had it where Grand Theft Auto 4, that game. Let's just see. Let's I'm gonna ask ChatGPT how much money did Grand let's just say GTA 4 make. Just the first 3 months. Let's just say first 3 months. Let's see what they say. GTA 4 was a massive commercial success upon its release on April 29th, 2008, racking in an impressive amount of money in its first 3 months. Here's the breakdown. First week, Rockstar reported $500 million in revenue worldwide, with approximately 6 million copies sold. First 3 months. By the end of its first 3 months, GTA 4 has sold over 10 million copies globally, generating an estimated $700 million in revenue. This made GTA 4 one of the fastest selling entertainment products of its time, surpassing most blockbuster movies. I'm saying there's movies that can't even get to 500 million or 700 million unless it's a Disney movie or James Cameron is behind it, if not both. But anyways, surpassing blockbuster movies and other video games at launch. This game was praised for its detailed open world, gripping story, and groundbreaking technology, which helped it achieve these staggering sales figures. What about Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown? How much money did that game make in its first 3 months? If they know, let's just see what chat says. They're searching the internet. They didn't even have that thing pop up for Grand Theft Auto. They had the answer right there on standby. But anyways, so it goes on to say Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown launched on September 12, 2024. While specific revenue figures for the first 3 months have not been publicly disclosed, some available data provided insight into the game's early performance. Active player base as of September 23, 2024, the game reported nearly 100,000 active players daily worldwide. That's crazy to go from 100,000. And where I wonder if they have like a thing where it shows. All right, hold on for a second. Test drive player count, Steam DB. Let's see where it was. All right, so there's like currently 109. Okay, so it went up a little bit. 24-hour peak. So within 24 hours, this game has only achieved 423 players. How do you go from 100,000 active players to only 423? That's crazy. And I wonder, do they say what about Grand Theft Auto? 2,519. A game that came out back in 2008, bruh. Okay, and so let's just see what else they say. Sales figure, a Reddit post from October 2024 mentioned that Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown has sold over 160,000 copies on Steam, making it the second best-selling game for KT Racing after WRC7. When did that game come out? Let me just see real quick. That game came, okay, 2017. How many games did you guys release after 2017? Because I feel like you had to have released quite a few games and stuff. But anyways, so let's see. 2017. Okay, so you released 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 games before Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown. And that to me, it's like that should have been like something I should have looked up beforehand before even buying that game. But anyways, they was like physical sales ranking. The game ranked among the top 5 best-selling titles in countries when it would distribute it physically. Oh, okay. Well, I guess you guys did something with physical sales. Given the standard pricing for new game releases, these sales figures suggest that Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown generated several million dollars in revenue during its initial months. However, without an official financial disclosure, precise revenue numbers remain speculative. All right, for a comprehensive overview of the game, you might find the following video helpful. And it's that guy that does the before you buy videos. Yeah, he did one on Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown, and I'm like, yeah, it's something where I'm like, the game should be in a better state. If you're trying to compete with Grand Theft Auto 4, or not 4, but Grand Theft Auto 6, fam, all the different activities that they had in Grand Theft Auto 4, and you think you're going to be able to compete with Grand Theft Auto 6, a game that came out years after. The thing is this, they had a gang of activities to do in Grand Theft Auto 5. And they're still adding activities to do into this game. And the game's been out for well over 11 years. Now, I'm saying, yeah, I get that, you guys are fresh to the scenes right now with this game. But I'm like, fam, to me, it's just, I feel like that the only reason why you guys is getting coverage is because people are talking about your game in the way that the game needs to be improved. Yeah, you guys got some fans out there that like your game, and there's no disrespect towards that, but at the same time, it's like, fam, if you guys want to compete with one of the biggest games that's going to come out next year, if not the biggest game it is going to be the biggest game to come out next year, because didn't they win an award for the most anticipated game? So if you're going to try to compete with Grand Theft Auto 6, right now, and I mean right now, not later, right now, you guys need to be proving that. Because as far as I'm seeing it, I'm like, look, January 1st is going to show up. You guys still ain't going to be doing nothing. We'll come out with an update in February. We'll come out with an update in March. I'm not waiting that long. I'm like, my thing is this. You guys didn't wait no time to take my money out, so why should I wait for your guys' game to get good? I guarantee and I promise you, come whatever date Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out, that's the game that I will be playing, alright? If anything, I'm gonna most likely end up uninstalling Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown before, and that's the thing, that's what I want you guys to do. I want you guys to I want it to be to the point where your guys' game, it gets to the point where it's so popular that Grand Theft Auto, it's like, no, Rockstar is like, we gotta release this game early, because we didn't think like Test Drive Unlimited, they probably don't even know who you guys are. So that's what I'm saying. Get it to the point where if you guys are going to do something with this game, you need to be doing stuff now. You need to be adding stuff in here now. And my thing is this. Do not have it where it's multiplayer focused, all right? Have it where there are some offline options in that game. Because ain't nobody trying to just strictly play online, all right? So that's what I'm saying. I'm like, if you guys, my thing is this. What you need to do is you need to convince all of the people that are hyped up for Grand Theft Auto 6, you need to convince them to buy your guys' game. Not next year when the game's coming out, because ain't nobody gonna be worried about that. Right now, while you guys still got time, you need to be trying to convince us to be focused on your game. Because I guarantee and I promise you, come next year, when Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out, where's your guys' current player count at right now? Hold on for a second. Let me go back to it. 109 players. It might not be there no more. And I'm like, and it's going to be at a significant low number. And that's going to be sad. So I do, and that's the thing. I don't want that for you guys. I actually want your guys' game to be good. I want it to be a situation where it's like, you guys are doing stuff to your guys' game right now to where it's like, it changes my tone of how I'm talking about your guys' game. And I'm saying like, hey, you know what? Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown, they might just be able to compete with Grand Theft Auto 6. But I'm not seeing that. I'm just seeing you guys are like, oh, well, let's just make as much money as we possibly can and just disappear. And I guarantee and I promise you, come next year when they Grand Theft Auto 6, because my thing is this, I'm giving you guys a deadline to do something with the game right now. And I'm like, if you guys ain't gonna meet that, and then y'all gonna be all like, oh, we gonna like Grand Theft Auto 6. No, you guys at that point, what you guys need to do is just shut down your company. And I'm like, and don't come out with no more games. Don't come out with no more test drives. Don't come out with no more WRCs. Nothing racing related. Because I'm like, you guys don't know what you're doing. All right. So, anyways, but I'm saying, if you want to like get people to support your guys' game, you got to convince the people that already own the game to start talking, saying good things about it. But I'm saying, if you guys ain't doing nothing, then yeah, it's like, then don't be surprised if people stop playing your game, all right? But anyways, with that being said, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening. Stay tuned for the next episode. Like, subscribe, viewing this on YouTube. Follow, subscribe, viewing this on the podcast streaming service. Thank you guys, and peace.